Now I should be good. It took way too many tests. But now I'll just watch my stream off my computer, and now I don't have to worry about talking to you guys. This is how the streams are going to be. This is the good old-fashioned way that I used to do it, because I can't afford Restream anymore. It's freaking $190 per year. I can't afford that anymore. I could have just done it the monthly way, but no thank you. Still something extra on my budget. So this is just how the streams are going to be from now on. Good news is you guys will be able to see me play games. Bad news is that you're not going to see the cool background or Omniverse will Nick the Slick or anything like that for a long time. God, that took way too many takes. So I apologize for that. At least now I can actually play and talk to you guys. And you guys will actually get to see me play the game, instead of just looking at my face for 3 hours. And I can watch my thing off my computer also, even though there's a few second delay. And since the live chat disappears so quickly on my phone, I'll actually be able to talk to you guys and see your chat off of my computer. Why is everything all purple? What the frick? Did a god of destruction show up or something? Hi, TF. Yeah, it took way too many takes. Like I said last stream, I can't be on Restream anymore because it's $190 per year. I can't afford that anymore since I'm so getting into moving out by the middle of next year. So until I'm able to afford Restream again, the whole $190 per year thing, this is how the streams are going to be. You won't be looking at my face for 3 hours anymore. It will be the good old-fashioned way, just like it was with Walking Dead Destinies. You guys will actually be able to see me play the game, and at the end you'll see my face for approximately, like, at the maximum 2 minutes. And you guys will actually be able to see me play the video game, and I will be able to see you guys talk to me off of my computer, and the stream is going to be playing from there. It's a few second delay, but at least I'll still be able to see you guys talk to me, and you guys will be able to see me play the game instead of looking at my face for over 2 hours. Yeah, I'm just saying, those who always wanted to see me play the game and everything, well, now you get your wish. And you guys get to see all my freaking cool skins. Except I have to be easy, because if I accidentally, like, punch my table too hard or anything, I have my phone standing. So, unlike before, I have to actually be, like, very careful that I don't accidentally rage in a way that it busts my phone. Not busts my phone, but, like, throws my phone off the corner in which it is. Because it's literally just chilling. Oh, that is sick. I already get 2 overpowered weapons. You guys really should have not done that. So, how have you guys been? And all that stuff. Especially with all the amazing updates that have been going on. And the videos and all that stuff. Mainly just to spike up a conversation. With the Ironhide and TFP story. Yeah? Cruise kept racing was pretty cool. And I'll still be able to keep track of how many people are in the stream. I just won't be able to talk to you guys or see your message a few seconds after it appears, because off the computer it's a few second delay, and the computer watching it off there too is the only way I'm going to be able to chat with you guys, because yeah, like I said, this is just the new way the streams are going to have to operate. And apparently there's not a vehicle. Dragon Ball story currently is all you're going to be able to see for the next, like, almost month. So, I probably won't see you comment on my crap for quite a minute. Dang it! Along with new weapons. Alright, just give me one quick second here. I gotta do something real quick. Now I'm going to put this back. Now we got frickin' Homer Simpson clones. The Autobots in that universe are very OP. Really no losses. Yeah? That's just the overall, that just goes to show the Ironhide one is definitely, surprisingly, the main story beside, like, here's the thing. All my Transformers stories have gotten very good reception, but the thing is, the Cliffjumper story is somehow still the most popular. I mean, The Rock voiced him, and he is one of, if not, like, mainly one of the top Transformers people, and it was my first Transformers story. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense why people still, like, favor it overall. People are weird with what they want. And I just got done with Sentinel Prime's two-parter, and the Stewie John Wick one-parter analysis. Spoiler alert, they're almost completely even. But if I were to explain the entire scope of the video, it would kind of ruin the enjoyment of, like, knowing what would happen, more or less. It's not that long of a video at all. Like other analysis videos of people versing each other or meeting each other, it's just more or less short, sweet, and to the point. But still, I want you guys, even if those of you who don't care about spoilers, I still want the overall idea and prospect of the video to be left as such. No, I don't want a motherfrickin' hunting rifle. Do I look like a rifle person to you? Hopefully I don't get frickin' killed again by a guy who won't let me use a chainsaw. Like, seriously, I had weapons that were perfectly capable of helping me win that game. And yet, somehow, I freaking still lost. Isn't that great? Also, this pumpkin skin is from one of the most epic seasons of all time in Fortnite. You literally have to look at online or, like, be there to know what happens. I've been with Fortnite since the very start. Cliffjumper is most viewed because Cliffjumper dies in almost every other continuity other than Prime, which is very sad. The character potential, and fans agree he's a very underrated character. Of course! Of course! And I do not blame them. Cliffjumper gets done dirty in every single continuity above and beyond. So, for people like me to give him respect and, like, really show that the character deserved more, just goes to show the immense, infinite potential he could have had. Fans really want to. Whoa! Freaking A, among the gods! You are not shooting me. And I'm a great driver. I am a great driver. Frick! You really want to play like that? Oh, of course I got killed by a Simpson banana. The guy's name is actually Peely. So I got killed by a banana Peely. Or, no. A Simpson Peely. Now I'm just getting confused because I just got frickin' tased in the... You know what? I don't even want to play as the skin anymore. I want to play as an actually, like... I've played as the skin a few times. Usually I try to stick it out until I get at least 10th place, but sometimes I just really want to change my skin. And now we got Stranger Things in here. We got Stranger Things Season 5 before GTA 6. I mean, I don't play the GTA games, so I don't really give a frick, but still. Alright. Fun fact, this is Lachlan's skin. If you don't know who Lachlan is, he is a popular Fortnite YouTuber. He's one of the best, actually. So this is his OG skin. And here's Mr. Beast, the greatest YouTuber in the world, and the guy that I plan to surpass. We got Ninja, we got Ariana Grande, we got frickin' Eminem, we got Snoop Dogg, every Marvel skin under the sun. We got freaking Dragon Ball skins. We got Transformer skins like Bumblebee. Who else? Come on, we got Megatron. We got Optimus. And then we got another one somewhere. Where the frick is he? I literally just played as him. They made the battle bus a Transformer, so that was freaking sick. We got Jigsaw. We got Pirates of the Caribbean. We got Edward Scissorhands. Got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got Naruto, Godzilla, Jack Skellington, Indiana Jones, John Cena, John Wick. We got Simpsons skins. Horror skins like Michael Myers, more Simpsons, Peter Griffin. We got, like I said, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Shredder. Got Terminator. And then we got The Rock in a skin. The Rock was actually in 2 separate skins in this game. That Foundation skin that you just saw, and then Black Adam. When he was done with both skins and appearing as both of them for this game, he said after that he's never going to be in another skin ever again. We got most of the Justice League. We got Batman, Superman, The Flash, Joker, Harley Quinn, the Teen Titans. I got all of them except Raven. Got Poison Ivy, Doomslayer, Master Chief, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, we got a lot of freaking crap in this game. These are just all the skins that I have. And I have approximately 275. I started buying skins off Fortnite in Chapter 3, and that's also when I won my first solo game. We got WWE skins like John Cena, like I said. We got Undertaker, and somewhere here is Cody Rhodes. We also got Negan from The Walking Dead. We got Disney skins like Maleficent. We also got Krampus. We got Baymax. You guys never watched Big Hero 6. Got Frankenstein. Like I said, Pirates of the Caribbean. Davy Jones. We got Cruella de Vil. Captain Hook. We got this guy, Bronto. I basically call him Barney. It's basically Barney. I'm not even joking you. We got some Star Wars skins in here. And then, like I said, every Marvel skin under the sun. And then this is Lachlan's first skin. Before he made his, like, prominent skin, the Lachlan, this is his, like, first skin. And it was introduced in Season 1. So this was, like, one of the first skins to ever appear in the game. And then I thought that I had Cody Rhodes. He's another WWE skin. So I have 2 Rock skins, Undertaker, John Cena, and then Cody Rhodes should be like somewhere here. Yeah, here's another guy from WWE, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. And now I gotta look for Lachlan's stuff, the Polar Legends, basically Demon Leprechaun. That's what his guy is. My wife, the Decepticons founder, Mrs. Prime, is the most viewed what if on my channel, with Makeshift joining the Autobots being second, Jazz and T-Bay being third, and the Constructicons Thunder. I'm glad you took the time to look through all that. Alright, what do we got here? Boom. That. And then we're going to get that. And then... let's do... no, I'll do this. Now let's actually win us a frickin' game. Yeah, beep, beep, beep to you too. Nick, I'm gonna go. It was good hanging around a little bit. I'll see you later. Okay. I guess it would just be me. I actually have to get a little serious. At least you guys can actually watch me play the game now and not look at my face for 3 hours. I mean, I don't know how many of you who were constant watchers were annoyed by that. Probably no one. No one ever spoke up about it. Like, 1 to 2 people wanted to see me play the video game. But, I don't know. Where in the goddamn crap did that come from? Oh, so it was just frickin' hiding there. I just had to go over more. I don't know if anybody else is going to join, but I certainly hope so. Ah. I was gonna say, there better be a frickin' car here. I'm not getting stranded here again. I've already stayed here most of the game and then got killed by, frickin' Marge. And then I got killed by a pit. No. I was gonna say, then I got killed by a Peely. Someone was right on my tail. I was not about to have a repeat. Now, I have won 2 games since the season started, so that's a good thing. I won't have to quit the season being infuriated, but on another note, it has been a long minute since I played Fortnite on this channel and won a game on the channel. And now that you guys can actually see me play the games, because Restream doesn't work like that, the good thing about recording this way is that you guys will be able to witness me play the video game. And honestly, I kind of prefer that rather than you guys just staring at me awkwardly and just chatting for frickin' 3 hours, because then it feels like a frickin' ASMR or some bullcrap. I want you guys to actually enjoy my stuff. Not to say that you guys probably don't. I'm just, like, it's awkward. You know? I don't even know if anyone's here right now. Bro. Did I mention that I was a good driver? Okay, now I have to leave. Not leave the place, but you know what? Never mind. It's driving time! Yeah. Because that happens. Oh, we got 6 days until the next chapter starts. Chapter 7. God, this game has been going on for a long time. Run! Let's get away from me. Because I don't want you touching me. And if you don't get away from me, I'm gonna frickin' kill you. Yes. Unfortunately, King Devin, if you did not get the news, I can't go off Restream anymore until further notice. Because I realized when it was getting to the time I had to pay for it again, it's $190 a year. And since I'm trying to move out by the middle of next year, finally, because I've never moved out before yet, but that's beside the point. I don't have the expense to pay for Restream anymore until further notice. So we're going the old-fashioned way, if you guys remember the Walking Dead Destinies and all that crap. So you guys are, from now on, here's how it's going to go. You guys are going to watch me do the stream like this. You'll be able to see me play the video game, and you'll see my face at the end for those of you who wanted me to actually, like, play the game. And you guys see that instead of staring at me for frickin' 3 hours. Now you're going to see it like this, and then at the end I'll close off, obviously. And yeah, that's how it's going to be from now on until I can afford Restream again. I'm still going to keep it, but I won't be able to use it until further notice. And in order to talk to you guys, since my chat on my phone will be blocked, I have my computer up, and it's a few seconds delay from my phone, so that way I can still see you guys talk to me. And I'm not, like, having to look over or move my phone. It's awkward. Especially since this computer's not as fast as the one I accidentally spilled a drink on. And it's almost been a year since that happened. No, it will only affect streams. Because I used my phone for Restream. And the only reason that I stopped using Restream on the computer is because I couldn't... is because the frickin' I spilled a drink on my last computer. And this one is much, much slower. If you guys remember that. Slick! You've returned! Speaking of people returning, Dennis Edick, who used to be here all the time, he just returned after a long absence on my Camila Cabello real-life story. So that was great seeing an oldie come back to the channel. TF was just here. Obviously, he's a regular. Duh. And he was just here for a little bit. Oh, great. I'm getting a person right near me. Isn't that great? Frick. Maybe I should run. Ah! How did he balloon my car? How is that even remotely close to possible? Run! Oops! Run! Leave me alone! I don't care if I'm running into donuts. I do not care at this point. Don't even care at this point. Work been exhausting. Yeah, Slick, in case you were wondering also, I have to move to this level of streaming and I'm off restream for the foreseeable future because I can't afford the $190 per year because I'm trying to move. Yeah, I'm finally going to be moving because I never have. That's not going to be until the middle of the year next year, though. So, still a bit away. And Slick, I also hope that you have been alright. Because I never know when to expect you anymore. That goes with a lot of the old group that used to be here all the time. Like, Zeke's World, he was a regular, now he almost shows up never. Time Assassin is not even noticeable on media at all. Dennis Edic, he returned, but I never know when to expect him either. And yeah, it's honestly kind of weird when to expect anybody nowadays. Am I really gonna sneak in just for a guard? This is gonna be like an incredibly risky, possibly stupid plan. Yep, I knew it. How'd that taste, fool? Yeah. Didn't really feel so good, now did it? And that's cool too, Devin. No, I don't want a freaking hunting rifle. Do I look like the kind of guy who's gonna go for a hunting rifle? I don't freaking think so. And I still don't even have enough gold for this freaking kumquat. If you guys don't know what a kumquat is, basically like a kind of, I forget if it's a vegetable or a fruit. I don't know why I'm explaining that, but I don't know. For the one person that's going to be like, do you even know what a kumquat is? I did not like the Simpsons season at first, because I was off for the Power Rangers season because it was kind of lame. So after taking a season off, I got annoyed because it took me 4 days after playing the Simpsons season to even get a win on it. But then I actually got a win, and then another win, so I'm liking it a lot better. And you're like, why are you only gonna like a season because you didn't get a win, or what the frick ever? Because I always like to get a freaking. I used to have. If you guys remember, I always tried to get a win during the stream, and I try to go for freaking 10th place at least. You know, that whole deal that we used to have. Is the guy already freaking dead? Wow, he did not last long at freaking all. And now we got evil Homer Simpson clones. But I really like this season. They put Peter Griffin in a giant chicken. So, of course, they were going to do Simpsons. And if you guys want to know why they put Simpsons in here, it's because if you guys saw the Simpsons movie, which is the only real thing I like about Simpsons, I'm not a Simpsons guy, not because I don't like it, but because I'm just not a Simpsons person. I'm far more into Family Guy. But that Simpsons movie is finally getting a sequel. Because if you guys remember, right after the Simpsons movie aired, Maggie at the end credits was like, sequel? And now they're finally freaking making a sequel to that movie. So that's probably 99% why they have Simpsons in freaking Fortnite. Is because of that movie coming next year. Negan Alpha? Yeah. That story, along with the Clara and Gargiulio and General Tao, Mercenary Tao Turn Good, which is the next story, by the way, because of part 1 just airing. Those 4 stories, along with several others, I meant to do a long time ago. But it's just life and just stuff in general stopped me from doing them for a long time. Frick. Yeah, that's freaking mature. What? You gotta be kidding me right now, man. Did he die to Storm? Oh my god, I did not expect to get a win in this stream. Awesome. And now you guys actually get to see my skins in Fortnite. Got Batman, the Teen Titans, The Rock. The Rock has been in 2 skins. Black Adam, and then Foundation skin. He said after these 2, he would never appear for a skin in Fortnite ever again. Don't know why, but just he hasn't. And then you got Superman, who was a past Battle Pass skin, and he came back, and I was actually able to get him. Then you got the Teen Titans. I have all of them except Raven. Joker, got the Witcher, Master Chief, Doomslayer, Mortal Kombat. Got all these famous people right here. Ariana Grande, Lachlan, Mr. Beast, Ninja, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, and every Marvel character that you can imagine, along with Doctor Doom. And speaking of, remember, all those millions of freaking Doctor Doom what-ifs you guys recommended me? You're going to start seeing a vast majority of them appear this year. Not this year, next year, I meant to say. So, stay tuned, because remember, end of next year is when we get to see him canonized. This year has been amazing, which I'm going to get to in a second. And Doctor Doom is going to be the highlight, along with Dragon Ball and Scream 7. Next year is going to be freaking amazing. You thought this year was epic? Oh, just wait until next year. Got Star Wars, we got Dragon Ball skins, and Transformers. They made the Battle Bus a freaking Transformer. Got Jigsaw. My brother, Damon, who's been on the channel, he made fun of this skin, and I don't blame him. And the reason I have it is just because I had absolutely no choice. If I'm getting the whole Battle Pass, or just like want to get it for one specific skin, which is how battle passes work. Like, usually, there'll only be one skin you like out of a battle pass. And unfortunately, this was a pure example. Then, Pirates of the Caribbean skins. Got Disney skins like Captain Hook, Cruella de Vil. I have Maleficent down. Then we got Bronto, aka Barney. I'm not even joking you. And then we had a freaking, what's it called? We had a, God Battle Pass. That's the Battle Pass where I was having trouble. That's whenever I started, like, actively playing Fortnite and trying to get a win per season. That's whenever I started having bad luck with those freaking Juice World skins. And that curse, unfortunately, is still with me. Sad to say. And we got Walking Dead skins like Daryl Dixon and more downwards. We got Cody Rhodes. We got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Edward Scissorhands, Frankenstein. We got Frieza, Naruto skins, Godzilla, Goku Black. We got a Gumbo skin, and this skin came in Chapter 3, Season 1. That's when I got my first ever win in Fortnite, solo win, and also when I started, like, actively being able to buy stuff for Fortnite, because I was younger, and I could not afford that stuff, obviously. And then we got frickin' Baymax, we got Jack Sparrow, we got another Jack Skellington, Indiana Jones, we got two Johns. We got John Cena and John Wick. We got Kong, Krampus, we got Leatherface, more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Maleficent, Simpsons, obviously, because I was not going to miss out on the Simpsons. I got Peter Griffin and the Giant Chicken, so obviously I was not going to miss out on the Simpsons. We got Michael Myers, Megatron, some Godzilla stuff once again. Like I said, we got some Walking Dead stuff. Got Michonne, another Simpsons skin, more Simpsons, Naruto himself, Optimus Prime. This is actually one of my favorite skins. Like, the main favorite skin besides Peter Griffin is Tiger skin right here. And we got Peter Griffin himself. I'm genuinely shocked that they made him, like, if you guys saw that one episode of Peter Griffin getting all, like, buff and everything like that, I'm genuinely surprised they went about this. But honestly, I'm definitely much more fond of the fact that they did this to Peter Griffin, because honestly, Fat Peter Griffin, I mean, it's his genuine character. So I wouldn't go ahead and just say, oh, I would have not gotten him or hated the game if they did that to Peter Griffin, but I'm actively, like, very glad that they put this version and not his fat version. Oh, also, Negan in Fortnite. So, yeah. Also, I just want to point out real quick, this pig skin, right? Along with the Juice World skin, this pig skin is the bane of my existence. Because every time I freaking come across a pig skin or a Juice World skin, they get me, and I saw two Juice World skins at once, and I killed one just to get killed by another. And the same thing has happened with this stupid, stupid pig skin. So ever since I started playing Fortnite, I can now put two skins that are the most cursed skins in this freaking game. These two are just utterly the bane of my existence. And I hate that with every fiber of my being. We got Rick Grimes. Got Shark Skin, Sasuke. We got Gohan and Goku down here. And of course they made Peely freaking Simpsons. That's more laughable than annoying, though. So I just go with it. We got Terminator. We got Shredder along with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So yeah, we got one version and then a super version. Got the Giant Chicken, because you can't have Peter Griffin without the Giant Chicken. We got Trunks. Got the Undertaker. We got Vegeta. And that's kind of it for me. I have approximately 275 skins since I got them to be able to buy them in Chapter 3. So that just goes to tell you something. Sometimes I think that I spent just a tiny bit too much money, but think about it this way. 3 chapters not being able to buy anything in Fortnite, I think that I deserve a little bit of leeway to buying skins in this game. Oh, this was right here for Lachlan's other skin, and I could have totally gotten that. Now I gotta look for Cody Rhodes' thingamajiggy. So, Slick Devil, I've already asked King Devin and everybody else this question, but now it's time to ask you. So far, for this year, since the year's basically over, what if story or just something on this channel this year has been your favorite thing that you have enjoyed for 2025? Where is Cody Rhodes' freaking thingamajiggy? I always freaking lose track. You know, maybe it would make it better if they actually organized these, like, thoroughly and didn't, like, do it lazily. Because I swear he had 2 weapons. I hate having to look forever for a thing whenever I just want to get one thing. There we go. You still got people here? I don't know if Slick's still here or not. The reason I put the title on his back is because Cody is still WWE champion. I know there's a back bling for him, but... Oh, come on! The minute I start doing it, you stop? Well, you're a jerk. I don't see your name being American Nightmare. or WWE champion. Jerk. I did not expect to win last game. It actually puts me in a really good mood to continue playing. I have not won a Fortnite game on here, I don't think, anyway, in a minute. I think I'm alone again. Hey, Slick, King, you guys still with me? This might be a stupid idea. Yep, it was a stupid idea. Oh, son of a monkey's uncle, twice removed, twice removed. Yep, I'm dead. You know, if we really want to talk about something, guys, how excited are you, especially you, Slick? I don't know if if you've really been around for this. How excited have you been, or are you just in general for the Omni games? Because that's coming up here real soon, and the Omni games roster video starts New Year's. I have a new intro and outro set up, specifically from Clipchamp, and I was going to do a channel trailer, but I think the Omni Games roster video is enough of a channel trailer. Plus, I didn't really have another idea for a channel trailer. Seriously? Do we have freaking... Is that Baymax or is that freaking... Ned? I feel like that's Ned. No, that's Ned. I was gonna say, if that was Baymax, then I was gonna be like, wow. I did not expect a Baymax skin. Come on. Come here, boy. Why would you just sit there and let me shoot you? Yeah, because that's a smart idea. Any reasonable person would just... Whatever you do, don't get out of the way of the freaking gun. Don't make any effort to freaking escape the freaking, gunshots. Gimme. Are you gonna attack me or not? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought you would do. Who's shooting me? Oh, it's Ned. Oh, Slick, I forgot you were a WWE fan. Speaking of WWE, if you've been paying attention to the lists and everything, frack! WWE what ifs are right around the corner. And if you didn't catch my last few questions, what has been your favorite? Oh my god, his name was Leafy? His freaking... I lost to Leafy. Anyway, if you didn't catch my last few questions, what has been your favorite part or thing this year? Since the year's almost basically over. So what's been your favorite part of the Omniverse of Nick 2025? And how much are you invested into the Omni games, which the roster video comes out New Year's, and the actual series comes out the end of February, specifically right at the end when Scream 7 premieres. I'll continue on with the discussion after you say your piece. You know, you would think that if the purple stuff makes the frickin' Homer Simpson evil clones, that the minute that we touch the fricking purple stuff, that we would become clones or that we would die. But apparently, this game just makes you run fast. Because apparently logic isn't a thing. I mean, Fortnite and Minecraft are nowhere close to being able to be considered anywhere close to logical. It literally combines every single universe into one, real life and fiction. So of course it's not going to be logical. Yeah, I'm not going to die. The Roman Reigns what if? You know, the funny thing is, that was one of King Devon's answers too. I'm surprised the Roman Reigns what if didn't get more reception, especially considering the fact that besides the John Cena one-parter and the Rock one-parter, I literally combined the two into a Roman Reigns themed story, and it still only got just a tiny bit of reception. And that's the confusing thing. But then you get some of the other videos and it's just like, boom, instant reception, boom. Look at the top videos on my channel. I have the what if Negan met Rick before Alexandria. That is almost at 10,000 freaking views. And that's one of my oldest videos. And the Governor video, Negan is right behind it. Not even the remake has that much attention. And yet the OG 4-minute video somehow is like close to freaking like, it's so surprising what people actually choose to freaking like look at. You will never know what a person likes or is really strung into as a content creator until it reaches that point. You never know. It's all on the people. Thank you. By the way, that Poseidon skin, that gooey skin that I just killed, that was from the God section where I have freaking Cerberus and everything, the Norse god battle pass. And Poseidon looked so freaking ugly. They made him a gooey freaking character. Yeah, you really thought that was a smart idea to try to do that to the American Nightmare. You really thought. Yeah, that was so smart. But don't worry, WWE what-ifs have just begun. I have loads planned. especially after this year with the Royal Rumble, John Cena's farewell tour. We only got 2 appearances left for John Cena. We got freaking Dolph Ziggler came back after being released 2 years ago. Freaking Ziggler! I really wanted Edge. Like, I made a bet with my friend from work that Edge would come back to fight Cena one more time. It was only a $20, $30 bet, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I made a bet that Edge was going to return because Cena fought all of his biggest rivals besides The Miz. But that's a different story. He fought freaking Brock Lesnar. He fought freaking CM Punk. He fought Randy Orton. And all that stuff. He fought Cody Rhodes 3 freaking times. And he fought freaking Logan Paul a few times, and he even teamed with him. And yet, for some stupid reason, Edge never became a thing. I mean, I get it. He was with AEW, but, like, the WWE, like, teased it so freaking much. They hit the nail right on the freaking head, acting like they were going to bring Edge back. And yet the surprise people was Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler. The pop that Dolph Ziggler received was immense. I'm talking like, Dolph deserves it. And I get it. Zack and Dolph probably just got it as a tease. It was probably not even, they're probably not even with the company still, and Dolph is probably still with TNA. But the fact that he returned after he said, oh, I'm never working with WWE again, and he got released, it just goes to show anything is possible. Even if it doesn't seem possible. Now for my other question. How up to date are you with the OMNI games? Or how much do you know of it? And as I said, the roster video comes out New Year's, and the series itself premieres right after February 27th, which is Scream 7's theater release date. Okay. I can't believe I got a win this stream. I have not gotten a win on Fortnite in a stream since forever. Since almost the beginning or like right near the middle of this year. So that says a lot. I think it's because I've been sidelined to playing other games, and just because I've been going through a lot of busier things because of this year. This year has been humongous. And I want to talk more about that after a little bit here. Yeah, this is mature. I totally want falling food killing me. Did you seriously say pizza? They're donuts. There's nothing close to pizza. Donuts and pizza are nothing close to the same thing. Can you tell me more about it? I'm busy at work and need some info on the OMNI games. Okay, so let me explain. So basically, what I'm doing is I am doing my own representation of the OMNI games, and everything is going to be different. Now, without giving too much away before the roster video and before the first episode next year, let me just give more or less everything that's, like, need to know. So, what's going to be happening is everything mostly is going to be different. The guards are going to be Omniverse colored, so a very dark green with plasma magnums as weapons. And it's not just going to be squares, triangles, and circles. I'm talking there's going to be hexagons, octagons, rectangles, trapezoids, every shape that you can think of. Crescents, sunflowers, even though it's not really considered too much of a shape. But yeah, that's what that's going to be. There's not going to be a rebel or a vote included at all for it, because the characters participating in it are going to have a electric shock collar on them that will prevent them from disobeying the rules and like staying in the games full time. And as for the characters themselves, none of them are going to be from the OG show. Every single one of them is going to be from all kinds of different shows, movies, franchises, you name it. WWE, Walking Dead, and even one Dragon Ball character, but that's it. Basically, all the characters are going to be characters that are able to get shot and die. So I can't use people like Jason Voorhees or Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers because they can't die. So that means that I only have characters included that can get shot and die. And as for said characters, unless you go on my Discord to see the roster yourself, you won't be able to see the characters until the roster video comes out directly at New Year's. So, yeah, I would give more away, but I'd savor the rest for when the time is right. Did you really think that that was a smart decision? Like, genuinely. That was probably the stupidest thing you could have done. Genuinely. So yeah, the roster video comes out directly at New Year's. The series itself comes out directly February 27th. That is the date which Scream 7 comes out in theaters. So, it'll be perfect. So, do you have any questions that you think I could answer, or anything like really that you want to know besides that, without me giving too much else away? If anything, like King Devin or other people that might be here, or just in general before that time comes, could fill you in, because they know just as much. And what I mean by just as much is like almost just as much as me. I'm going back to Camp Krusty. You know, this is sometimes how the games end up going. I'll start at a location and I'll literally finish at the same location. Sometimes, like, I wonder. Well, it's now 1v1. What a game this has been. Next year is going to be massive with What If Material 2. More and more WWE What Ifs, Doctor Doom What Ifs. And if you thought that 2024 was big, and you thought that 2025 was even bigger, just wait, because 2025 is just the start of something humongous that will take the Omniverse of Nick to freaking ultimate awesomeness, to say the least. And that brings me back to the last thing that I want to say. You guys have been freaking thunderous and amazing with the freaking support. I cannot believe where this channel has come since we started this whole, like, thing. Not even just that, but just, like, the success as a whole since the beginning of this year has been amazing. Like, for example, I have never had a year where I got over 300 subs in a single year. And then come this year, you guys smashed that record, and the year's not even over yet, and I've gotten almost 700 subs. So that just goes to show you guys have really been amazing with the support, and I thank you guys a lot for that. Just wait, just wait until next year. It will be even bigger. I guarantee it. And of course, he has a freaking guard. Oh no, you don't! Oh no. This was probably a very dumb idea! Dang it! I was thinking I was gonna loop around him. Oh, shut up! Freaking, I hate players that do that. It's like, ha ha ha, I beat you, because I have nothing else better to do with my life than play freaking Fortnite. That's what them people freaking sound like. They sit in their room all day and just play that freaking game. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here freaking streaming, have the time of my life, and building freaking YouTube and everything. Here, these kids don't know what the frick they're doing with their lives, and instead, they just want to play freaking Fortnite all day and freaking go ahead and make fun of other people. Because reasons. Straight up raisins. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Just ignore me. I have fun sometimes. Hey, at least I won one game. I don't know if you saw or not. I did win a game earlier. because the dude died to Storm. I have not won a Fortnite game on a stream since like the beginning or like right at the middle of this year. But I did win 2 games for this season. It just took me 4 days after I started playing, so, you know, that wasn't really fun. But that's because I took off for the Power Rangers season because it was kind of lame. I'm only a fan of Power Rangers Samurai, which I'll be doing what-ifs on for this channel. It is literally the only good Power Rangers. People were like, oh, that's more for children, and half the Power Rangers is anyway. No, it's not. No, it's not. People don't get to decide what you know and love, you know? You get to decide that. And if people want to hate you for it or call you out for it, well, then you tell them I don't give a frick. Plain and frickin' simple. Now I'm playing as Cruella de Vil. I almost had that game, too. I'm going to play one more game, and then I'm going to go to WWE. I have 2 WWE games. Raw versus SmackDown, and then 2K16. And since I've gotten into WWE for the past 3 years, I actually want to go into a little bit of detail as to how I got into WWE. You see, I already knew about John Cena and The Rock growing up. So one day in computer class, whenever I was still in school, it was about 9th grade, 10th grade, I was in computer class and I was thinking, I wonder if John Cena and The Rock actually ever faced off. Because that, in my mind back then, was gonna be like the best thing ever. And I looked it up on YouTube, and lo and behold, I saw their first match. The one that they did in 2012. And I was absolutely freaking blown away. Like, the fact that the 2 main people I knew from WWE and movie stars, because they were already, you know, Rock is the most popular movie star on the planet, and John Cena, I've only ever seen 1 movie he's in. Heck, I've seen more movies that Batista is in than John Cena, and that's not just from Marvel. Anyway, and then, years later, I saw their second match, because I saw that they actually faced off twice, and by the time 2023 hit, I was like fully getting into WWE. And then by last year, it's my 3rd favorite thing. Dragon Ball is my 1st, Walking Dead is my 2nd, WWE is my 3rd. So there you guys go. There's some backstory for you for how I got into WWE. Yeah, you really thought, bro. You really thought. Hounds, can you shut up for 5 seconds? Can you shut up? What the frick was that about? Why didn't you pull the trigger and finish me off? Like, dude, I was right here. How are you going to shoot me once and not double tap, man? I was 3 feet in front of you. Like, bro. Also, ignore the fact that I screamed like a little girl. Anyway. So, Slick, how long have you been into WWE? I know King Devin's not really into it too much, and TF, he's not into it at all. So, how long have you been into it? When I saw that they put Simpsons in, I thought that it was just going to be a battle pass. I didn't know they fully Simpsonified, like, the entire freaking map. Come on, he was almost dead! Do these dogs ever shut up? Like, they are probably one of the most annoying cretins I've ever seen in a Fortnite game. Or any video game ever. They are just annoying. But, I mean, they're okay in terms of fighting. I just wish they were smarter. Anybody still here with me, Slick? I only see your message a few seconds after you send it because my computer is a few seconds off from my phone, and I can't read it off my phone because, you know, don't have Restream. And I'm not streaming off my laptop because of reasons I've already discussed. Wait, did that open up on its own? Or was that like that? I don't know how I didn't die to that dude right there. I guess I'm just lucky. He literally one-shotted me and then was like, I'm gonna let you go just because I'm an idiot. Dude, if I'm gonna be at someone and shoot them, I'm not gonna stop pulling the trigger. I am going to shoot until I am out of bullets or he is done. Or both. Or before I die. Jesus Christ! Yeah, you must have thought that that was a really smart move, huh? Yeah. You had all these heals. And you were stupid. Dumb. Like, bro, how dumb do you have to be dumb? If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but it makes sense to me, and that's all that matters. I'm just kidding. Your guys' opinion matters too, obviously. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have fun. Anyway. Who's still here with me? Anybody new? Anybody old? I just want to make sure that I'm not here by myself, just yammering away like a crazy person. I mean, I kind of do that anyway, but... yeah. I love how sometimes I'm at a location the entire freaking game. And even if I'm not, I end up coming back. Now I gotta go back to where that person was, by the stairs, so I can steal more of his crap. Or maybe not, because I probably took it all. Hey, hounds, can you shut up? For 5 seconds? God. It's like, it's like, bro, shut it up already. I have never met a more annoying creature until these dogs. Hey, I have a question for you guys. For those of you who actually bother to watch Simpsons or anything like that, I only know of them from the Simpsons movie, obviously, as we discussed prior in the stream. Do they sound like this in the show? You sound like freaking cows! Like how are dogs supposed to sound like that? Jesus. You almost don't even look like a hound. You look like a robot hound. I mean, they are technically AI, but that's beside the point. Itchy trigger finger. Is this just like a little dungeon or something? I think I'm all alone again. Oh well. Here we go again with the falling food. Will you knock it off? You're not a cow. You're not an old man. Stop groaning and moaning. For one thing, sounding like a cat. Stupid. What, you thought I was gonna stare at you and not shoot you? You must be the dumbest creature on the planet. Great. Great. That's just freaking fantastic. Freaking fantastic. Wait a minute. Gimme. Okay. Please don't kill me. 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 Fire! Run! Wait, I can hire a bot. Hire a bot. Come on, run. Move freaking faster! Move. Hire. Now I gotta deal with you, Mo! Ha! And then we got the frickin' haha kid. Of course they would bring him in the game. I mean, you can't have Simpsons in the game without that kid. Let's be real here. Anyway, besides me yammering, will you get out of the donut? Jeez, I didn't know Corella was like that. Whoa. Run! This is why I love having... Hi, King Devin. I was telling Slick about the Omni games because he didn't really know anything about them, so just now I was telling him about it. Yeah, ba-boom! And then ba-boom! I just died at Camp Krusty. Oh, how many more games? I haven't won any more games. I almost won last game, but then I made a stupid choice about the storm and I kind of died. Hey, at least I won a game in the stream, and I have not done that since the beginning or middle of this year. So that just goes to tell you something. Now remember, the roster video will open up New Year's, and February 27th, the day of Scream 7's theater release, is when the games release. And I seriously want to thank you guys for the support that's been given this year with everything. Because like I said, I never made it past 300 subs in a single year. We've broken that with almost 700. And if you guys thought this year was big and last year was kind of big, all the other years, next year is going to be freaking mungus. Bigger than every other year put together. And 2025 is the sole cause of that. I told you guys at the beginning of the year, this year was going to be awesome. And it really has. Bigger than I ever thought possible. And you guys have been solely responsible for that. And I'm hoping that the Omni games is proof of that for people who are looking forward to it especially. Who knows? Who knows? I'm thinking it's going to be Stu. I'm really thinking it's going to be Stu. And they need to bring back... since Mark Kincaid isn't Sydney's husband, and it's a different Mark, they need to find some way to bring him back. Or at least explain what happened to him. And they also need to explain what happened to Sam and Tara, since they're not in the franchise anymore. They have a bit of explaining to do. But I'm prepared for it. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Yeah, Sydney's dad, too. We haven't seen him since Scream 3, I don't think. Or 1. Whatever. Who knows? I certainly don't. Also, Billy's dad appeared for 1 movie, and now he's gone, too. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. It's what I did for Jill's story. Kinda had no choice. Come on, make a move. Make your move! stream. I went into extra build mode. I surprised myself just now. Woo! I go into super gamer mode sometimes. I'm just like, it's instinct. Woo! Took a bit out of me. I'm satisfied for today. I won 2 games. I didn't even expect to win 1. That doesn't mean the stream's ending, of course. That just means I'm moving to something else. That took a bit out of me. So anyway, here's how it's going to go. We are going to be doing next year, for example, for how things are going to be even bigger. It's going to be WWE what ifs are going to be much, much, much more common. Doctor Doom what ifs are going to be much more present. That's the Omni games, obviously. And besides that, I just stay tuned. And that's all I'm going to say. Need my back cracked after that. Alright. Now we are going to play some WWE. Getting off of Fortnite for today because those were pretty good wins. Yeah. See, I couldn't not tease that, you know? Because, let's be honest, Cookie Monster is more than capable of listening to the first game because the cookies weren't teased yet. But, unfortunately, even if they look way different than any kind of cookie he would see on Sesame Street, because we know he's seen many a cookies in his lifetime, unfortunately, the game is kind of... Let's just say that Cookie Monster's urges can't be stopped. No matter what shape, size, color, it's Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster! So, yeah, I didn't realize until I was midway through eliminating people that Cookie Monster, he wasn't getting out of that game. Come on now! That's copyrighted music game! And I gotta turn off people's entrance music. Now you guys can actually see me play my WWE game. You can create your own stories on here. So I'm actually almost done with Money in the Bank. These are all the superstars from 2K16. And I have another game, Raw versus SmackDown. And I'm actually going to be getting 2K24 or 5 for my birthday. Or not my birthday, Christmas. Christmas. Birthday's a long way away. And the reason I'm asking for 2K24 or 5, because the roster is immensely bigger, and any opportunity to unlock more in this game has been gone since 2016. And it's taken me till 2023, besides Rock and Cena, little bits and pieces, to even get into WWE. So, like Fortnite, it's more or less a late experience. Edge versus Batista for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't like disqualifications or countouts. It's just like, bro, I always think that there has to be a winner. And I can't use entrances. I turned off entrance because their music is copyrighted. I haven't gotten in trouble for it in a stream yet, but I don't want to take that risk. You can also customize all the players' movesets and their clothes. But yeah, like I said, unfortunately, you can't unlock anything past, I think, the year. Because I think that every time a WWE game is active, it gives you a year before the next game to unlock everything and go on to the next game, because then they shut off all online services. If you could play a 360 game on the Xbox Series S, yeah, of course you can. But not every game is like that. You have to test it. So, like, especially if it's disc and not downloaded, which is probably what you're referring to, you have to test it first. Many of games can allow you to go ahead and play a 360 game on your 1S or 1X. But it's not, it's like a 50-50 chance. So just be mindful of that.
Oh, geez, extremely dangerous. The shoulders are down. Oh, he missed that one. God, that's yeah. I'm not doing any.
I was trying to use a spear. You want to use a spear?
After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course. Yeah, he's not.
What do you mean, no pun intended?
Sometimes I wonder how different WWE would have been if a young Edge never won.
You want to use a spear? Let me show you how it's done. He was about to go for a spear again. You really thought, huh? You really thought.
Spear by Edge. This might be it right here. What a display of power that was.
1, 2, 3.
And he keeps it. What a win. Oh, they threw everything they had.
Edge retains the Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank. Sheamus won the Money in the Bank contract, so I'm going to... What I do with the Money in the Bank contract is that the most that I've had a person hold on to it is maybe SummerSlam. But for some reason, next year, they're having Money in the Bank take place after SummerSlam in September. And I'm like, okay, maybe they're trying to keep next year less time between Money in the Bank cash-ins. And, like, maybe make it less ambiguous. I love to keep it ambiguous. That should be the entire point of it. Also, you can make your own custom championships, which I actually have to fix something with that. Championship. Title management. Undisputed Hardcore. That's my fan-made championship. Black strap, gold, yellow demon symbol in the middle, and a red outline. I said it's a pretty sick championship. John Cena beat Bray Wyatt for the Undisputed Championship, and Bray turned it into Hardcore Championship. But now that John Cena has it, we can turn it back into the Undisputed Championship. For John Cena. I made Undertaker and Brock Lesnar fight like a lot. And then R-Truth won it a few times. And Undertaker beat Brock and Truth for it. So, yeah. I don't care if I'm disconnected from Xbox Live. Screw off. All right. For Money in the Bank, Undertaker. Are we live again? Are we live again? I hope that didn't screw anything up. I had to make a call. So for Money in the Bank, it will be Undertaker and Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship in a last man standing match. You know, I think I would do amazing as a WWE official. Not as a referee, God no. But, like, the person who announces the matches and, like, introduces the superstars and whatnot. And I think just in general, I would do great as a voice actor. But I would only ever do that if I was, like, asked, you know? Let's do this thing. By the way, I just want to point out real quick, the spear, poison mist, attitude adjustment, and jackhammer, I think, just to name a few, are my favorite wrestling moves of all time. Especially the poison mist. Oh, and also Sister Abigail from Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace. Also, we lost a wrestler earlier this year, Hulk Hogan. Hulkamania himself. A lot of people didn't really agree with him or like him too much, but we would not have WrestleMania as we know it in the WWE business without Hulk Hogan.
And there's the move. And what a great opportunity this is for these guys to build momentum.
Oh, I forgot one. Choke slam! And Tombstone Pile Driver. Pile Driver is actually a banned move. They've banned a lot of moves, like the punt kick from Randy Orton. There is more that I didn't name that are my favorite, but I was more or less just naming a few.
The Undertaker has to be considered the most savvy veteran in WWE.
Rest in peace.
Undertaker's work is just about done here. Oh, anytime you get two, you want the count. He's got 10 seconds.
He got up after 2.
As we watch Roman Reigns, let's get your take on him.
Nice try.
Are we gonna see it?
Oh, that was sick. Mid-air choke slam. I have... What? Stay down. How do you get up after that? Ha! The crowd is chanting Undertaker.
We're in the feeling out process. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain?
How does someone get up at a count of 1 after a mid-air choke slam? Somebody answer that for me. Oh no, not an attitude adjustment. I'm up. Come on. Come on, bus boy. Or should I say the OTC, because he's the OTC Roman Reigns. How is he standing mid-air? Okay, I was going to say. But seriously though, I have to ask, how do you get up at a count of 1 from a mid-air choke slam? Come on, give me. Oh, come on!
Something like that again. Wait a minute. No. He's down. And now the official begins the count. There's no doubt that he makes it back to his feet.
Like, come on! I'm just going to try a second tombstone pile driver. Then, I'm going to launch my sorry butt at him. Yes, he's going to use an attitude adjustment or a freaking spear, right? Or maybe not. How does he get up after that? I have never played a last man standing match so far of playing this game this year where the dude has gotten up this freaking fast. Maybe it's either Roman Reigns or the fact I put it on epic difficulty, but I do not understand what's going on right now. Also, I just want to point out, you guys know how I played Walking Dead Destinies, right? Well, if you guys don't know or not, or you haven't heard, I was given the game Survival Instinct, which is basically a prequel of The Walking Dead of Daryl and Merle. And it's a pretty freaking sick game. And the original voice actors are actually in that game. And it's basically confirmed to be a canon game to The Walking Dead show. So, like, where Daryl and Merle were before the Atlanta camp, the game basically canonizes that. And it makes the Walking Dead Destinies look like trash. Like, come on now. They made Walking Dead Destinies so cool in so many levels, but we've already talked about that with over 20 parts on this channel. And they haven't even done a continuation or a freaking sequel to it. And here I was, thinking that by 2025, if you guys remember, I thought that we were going to get a freaking spin-off or a continuation to it. And lo and behold, we are at the end of 2025, and we have not seen any kind of hint showing that we're getting any kind of thing for that. So I'm just saying, they make a simple prequel game literally a year after the first season takes place for Daryl and Merle, and yet a simple thing like a what-if game for The Walking Dead, Daryl and... Like, they should have made The Walking Dead Destinies better. It almost had none of the characters besides, you know, the very bare minimum, and the very few cool parts that it did have were not as cool as it should have been.
Now back to the ring.
Can you just spear me in the back?
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Come on.
Break time's over. And here we go again. Move again. Great reversal. Oh, Roman Reigns unable to...
Oh, come on.
Oh, Roman Reigns going in. And he gets out of the way.
Ha. Alright, you want to play a little game? We'll play a game.
To get back up to his feet.
Did you just...
This type of punishment must be damaging to his entire chest.
Do you mind staying down for more than a count of 2?
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move. Deep down right now, as the aggressor
Oh my God.
that this one is done. Fighting to get back
Oh,
to
he
his
actually
feet.
stayed down for more. He listened to me. He heard me. He heard me.
Here we go again.
And he also sledgehammered me in the
Now the
face.
official begins the count.
Rude.
Apparently it'll take a lot more to end this match. And we're on the move again.
Give me back my hammer.
These superstars will do whatever it takes to win.
I'm going to make sure that you not only stay down for more than a count of 4, but that you're permanently out of action.
He's going to test the effectiveness of that move. It's got to be over now. Hold on. We're not. Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
I'm playing as The Undertaker.
The official begins the count.
It's The Undertaker versus Roman Reigns in a last man standing match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns currently, before I had him fighting Sting for the United States Championship, I had Roman Reigns go on a whole freaking year run with the United States belt. And then him and Sting fought for it, and it ended with both of them being out of commission and fighting in a fatal 4-way and against Rusev and another guy for it, but they lost. And Rusev is the current World Heavyweight Champion, the United States Champion. And Undertaker beat Brock Lesnar and R-Truth for the World Heavyweight title after they fought forever for it. And then Undertaker got it back just recently at WrestleMania. So now his first opponent is Roman Reigns. And they fought twice already. This is their second match and a last man standing match. And I'm just beating the frick out of him. If he doesn't want to stay down, I'm going to make sure he stays down. I don't want him to begin the count. I don't want Roman to get up at all. Alright, what moves do I have again? F5. Brock Lesnar's signature move. Get up. Get up!
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this. And we're on the move again. Great time.
Thank you.
And here we go again.
Ironic. Undertaker uses Brock Lesnar's move, and Brock Lesnar was the one who broke Undertaker's streak. What? Are you telling me he almost lost? And yet, for some reason, my F5 didn't do anything.
He can't do it. He can't make it. Right time's over. And here we go again. And we're on the move again. Look at this. Oh, what power by Roman Reigns. This match is over. He's down. And now the official begins the count.
Oh, yeah?
This could be it.
I'll show you.
And the Undertaker goes for the tombstone pile driver. When a man that big lays that one on you, it's as good as over. You're right, Cole. I'd say this one is as good as over. Oh, this is not going to be good. Tombstone. Undertaker's done it. I have a feeling we're going to see several. He might not be able to get up here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
The city of Boston is home to some of the greatest fans in sports entertainment. Just listen to this.
9, 10. Undertaker retains the World Heavyweight Championship.
We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out.
I don't think Sheamus should try to cash in. I made Undertaker work for it a little bit, but I don't think I should make Sheamus cash in on him. Same with Rusev, he just showed too much fight to just give it up like that. John Cena's done his whole thing with Bray Wyatt, and he actually beat 3 people at the last SummerSlam for the Undisputed Championship, so he's still on a good run. So who should be his next opponent? No, he's Mr. Money in the Bank. I just said that, game. Thank you very much. I know you can't see me, but can you hear me? How about that? Oh my god, are you kidding me? The Miz? Really? I was just talking about this being robbed from us in John Cena's retirement tour. I was just talking about this. That is freaking ironic. I have not made John Cena and The Miz go at it since I started playing this game. That's just funny. Last main event for Money in the Bank for the Undisputed Championship. John Cena versus The Miz. Let's do this thing.
And here we go with this.
Wait. I have to make sure of something. Okay. Attitude adjustment, Sister Abigail. Alternate finishers never really mean anything. 5 knuckle. Okay. I have all of his moves except the Sister Abigail. He used that against fricking AJ Styles. John Cena, you know, wrestlers have used other wrestlers' moves before. And like I said, one of my main favorite wrestling moves of all time is the Poison Mist.
Timber, and he falls hard. Unleashing it for the second time now.
One, two. Okay, he kicked out. See, whenever I do this, that's basically the closest thing you get to, like, his shoulder tackles, and then the attitude adjustment, and 5-knuckle shuffle. But since I can't do it all at once, and it's bound to signatures and blah, 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 you can make them infinite finishers, but yeah, that was more or less what I was doing.
John Cena with the offense. This is exactly how he drew this one up. The Miz is one of the most outspoken WWE superstars this company has ever seen. He's brash, never short on...
God bless Bray Wyatt!
That is painful, Cole. The shoulders are down.
2. Kicked out at frickin' 2 again, guys? Why was that hard for you to lift me up? I did not even mean to use a Sister Abigail. He is so gonna kick out after that. I'm gonna make sure you don't. Boom! Okay, just get out of the way of it, why don't you? He's gonna try a freaking skull-crushing finale. No! Yeah, I knew he was going for it. Nope! You ain't getting my title that easy. And I don't know how that didn't hit you. Seriously! Why are you struggling to hit me? Yeah, just slam my head into the freaking mat, why don't you?
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. Come on, this is ridiculous.
Come on.
Those are our notes you're stepping on. This is...
Come on there, buddy.
We're surrounded by ruffians.
Yeah, let's just get up on the other one. Yeah, because you think you're so cool.
Oh, well.
Huh? Come on.
What the... You know I've had about enough of this. Hey, and there's the...
Nice try. Oh. He outsmarted my outsmarting with another outsmarting.
Oh my God, right through the table. Whoa, that's going to leave a mark. John Cena with the offense.
Jerk. Come on, get up. You want to play? You want to play funny? You want to play smart? Come on. Shut up, announcers. How do you like it, huh?
Like that happens, your night takes a sharp
You jerk! Pin it, pin it, pin it, pin it, pin it, pin it.
The shoulders are
1,
down.
2, 3.
He keeps it. What a win. Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights.
John Cena remains the WWE Undisputed Champion. Now, Money in the Bank has concluded. Sheamus is still Mr. Money in the Bank. Now we get to the next main event before SummerSlam. King of the Ring at Night of Champions, the Battle Royal. 16 superstars. All for one goal, to decide the main event of SummerSlam. And since I hate whenever it randomizes and doesn't give good people, I have to be the one 90% of the time to give good people. Frick are you? I don't even know you from a ham sandwich, dude. Randy Orton is a tag team champion. He doesn't need to be in the tournament. Frick are you trying to do to me, game? Be dumb? I mean, that ain't nothing new. No, this version of Sting I hate. This is modern Sting. He is the better Sting. Why is there freaking multiple versions of Sting? I don't like it! Ignore my high-pitched voice. LOL. I love whenever I just randomly talk to myself and I just say the most random, out-of-nowhere things. Okay, let me check here. No, you need to go away. Bloody, 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 bloody. Demon. Sin Cara, I don't know you from the frickin' ham sandwich either. Don't ask me why I'm talking about ham sandwiches randomly, because I can't tell you. Booker T, don't care. I prefer you as an announcer. Kevin Owens, bloody, 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 blah. No, I don't need you as the thing of the thing. I'm a jiggy. Big Show, you are due for a freaking rematch against a person. Rusev. I knew that. R-Truth, you're in. Okay, we need 2 more people. I don't know. I'm going to say Seth Rollins and not Sheamus. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. I'm going to have to go... Maybe I should make this like an actually like put in from the people decision. Who do you think that I should make Seth Rollins fight in the final match? Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sami Zayn, Ryback, or Ric Flair? That was a fast decision. Okay. All right. The matches are finalized for the main event of SummerSlam. And by main event, I mean literally whoever the guy I think would choose whatever certain championship. So let's say like Ziggler wins, see him go after like the Intercontinental or US belt or something like that. You know, whatever makes sense for that character. So let's finalize the matches here. We got Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. We have Chris Jericho versus Big E, Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar, Sting and Finn Balor, Dean Ambrose and Kane, Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan, Mark Henry and R-Truth. That's actually a pretty interesting matchup. And Seth Rollins versus the voted one, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's do this thing. I don't think there's going to be any of these matches that I don't play. Because sometimes whenever I do this tournament, it will end up being like a match or two that I just simulate because I don't want to play as either of the characters. And Dean Ambrose and Kane are close to that, but I'm going to play. I'm probably going to play in all of these matches. All right. Baron Corbin was Mr. Money in the Bank and a pretty key player last time. So basically last year in my universe. So I'm going to play as Dolph Ziggler, especially since he came back for John Cena's retirement tour. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and pick Night of Champions for all of the King of the Ring tournament. Entrances off. And let's do this thing! This is actually really fun getting you guys to see my gameplay and like getting invested like this. It actually gives you guys a first-person shot, quote unquote, and it makes this fun. Dolph Ziggler is one of the first people, I'll have you guys know, that I saw John Cena fight besides The Rock. So, yeah.
They know what they're getting themselves into.
Zigzag! Don't tell me he's gonna catch me midair with a choke slam. I freaking knew it! Michael Cole, shut up with your gay quotes. Kick a frickin' one, baby. Oh no!
What a maneuver. Dolph Ziggler's cocky. He's arrogant. Shoulders down, is it enough?
Almost. You almost had me. But almost isn't good enough. Ow! Whoa! Dang, I almost had him for a freaking attack there. I mean, I could try to pin him. I knew he was going to kick out at one. Super kick! Now I got you. 1, 2. Oh, come on. Come on, pin him. 1. Oh, come on.
Like they say, Cole, timing is everything. What do you have to do to keep this guy down? No, Cole,
apparently beat his freaking brains in.
When it comes to athleticism, showmanship, and 5-star
like,
performances within those
come on.
But if someone needs reminding, he'll gladly volunteer.
Come on, why you gotta run into the table like a freaking dolt? Oh no. No. Wait. I can explain. Okay, just choke slam me through the table, why don't you? Because that's mature. No, you don't!
He's got him. Ooh, that was stiff. Well, we're on the move here. And just like that,
alright. What's his signature moves? Jumping DDT and Heartstopper.
Is leading the charge. Yeah, charge!
Get the frick in this ring right now!
Inside the ring now. Finally, let's get this done inside the ring.
Shut up! Come on! Impaler DDT!
Did you see that, Cole?
1, 2, 3. And Dolph Ziggler advances to the next round.
I can't believe what we saw during this one.
By the way, I don't always win matches, especially if I put them on Epic. So, they aren't always... I always put the settings in a good way, but depending on the superstar's move, I'm not always lucky. I'm going to play as Big E for the next match. And the match is going to be normal. No, not DQ. I hate disqualifications, I hate countouts, and I don't like the whole count to elimination thing. I think that there has to be a winner. Normal matches, unless they're filler or non-canon to a certain storyline, it just doesn't work. Like I said, I get it if it's filler and not relevant and it's just a wrestling match just for the sake of a wrestling match. But, like, if it's... I guess it would get boring if they were all no DQ or... I guess if... What I'm trying to say is, I guess it would get boring if it was always, like, no disqualifications, no countouts. But you gotta think, the wrestling community, at least even just a small portion, has to be bothered by the whole I've seen this on the official channel. By the way, I have over 3,000 videos saved from. That just goes to show you how much I love the WWE. Of some of those videos saying people don't like the whole interference, disqualification thing. So that just, I've learned, especially after this past SummerSlam, I believe there should always be a winner. So that's why whenever I do these matches on this game, I hate disqualifications and countouts. I just want to have a good fight.
And here we go in this no holds barred, one fall to a finish match.
So this is Big E versus Chris Jericho. Take this!
What a match this is going to be. I've been looking for
4, 2. All right, what other moves does he have? I don't think I've ever played as Big E before. Why are 3 of his moves big ending? Why? What is the point in that? I should honestly restart this match. Can I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. It won't count. Thank God. And I'm glad the tournament saves, because I would not want to do all that over again. I am not doing 3 moves being big ending. That's stupid. I don't care if they've never used another move besides their signatures. It's stupid. Having one move in your repertoire, no matter how good it is, be it Poison Mist, Choke Slam, Spear, or not, is stupid. If you want to be a wrestler in a business, you gotta have more than one good move. Even if it's like subpar or something like that. No. That's dumb. World's Strongest Slam. Okay, see, even if it's a move taken from Mark Henry, Bronson Reed, who is a recent wrestler, he has used Mark Henry's move in his repertoire. And like I said, wrestlers, especially John Cena and Damian Priest and several others, have used moves from other people before. So me doing that in a game where you can literally almost do anything is not, like, out of the ordinary or, like, cheapening to the said superstar. Because it's a video game. You can do whatever you want, you know? I don't know why I'm explaining this, as if someone will just be like, oh, that's wrong. But, hey, it's almost 2026. You can never take anything anybody does nowadays seriously unless they tell you what they like and how they want it and so on to your face or just in general. I love how I'm playing 2K16 and 2K26 is about to come out. And the reason that I didn't ask for 2K26 is because it won't be out until the beginning of next year, for one. And for two, I want to play 2K24 or 5 because they're the newest versions and because I just started playing WWE this year. So even if it's 2K16 and I don't play the Raw versus SmackDown version, even if it's not the newest version and I'm not getting all the other versions, the reason I'm not going in order with them or getting them in a specific order before the newest is because why bother? I think that I'm going to start doing it after I get 24 or 5, whichever one I get, because I asked for either one. I think after that point, I'll start getting the games in actual order. It depends because John Cena's done this year, and so many other stars have quit and still been in the video games, but you never know, for one thing. And for two, John Cena is done this year, AJ Styles is done next year, and it's like, I think I'm going to start doing it in numerical order, but it just depends. I don't know that until this Christmas.
WWE Hall of Famer Stu Hart's famous dungeon, there isn't anything Chris Jericho can't do in the ring or can't handle from an opponent. Hey, that's why he's the best in the world. That's shoulders are down.
2! Of course. Try this!
Is it enough to put an end to this one?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, alright.
Big E came to WWE from the
Sit down!
NCAA Division I football and powerlifting. After barreling through the competition in NXT, Big E proved immediately
No, I have not.
he was a major player when
But I've heard plenty about it. The only movie I've seen John Cena in is Big Daddy. And I've seen and heard plenty of Peacemaker. But honestly, I've watched way more of Batista, and I'm not just talking about Guardians of the Galaxy and the MCU. I have seen Batista in more movies than John Cena, and The Rock, I don't even need to answer that question, because The Rock is literally the most best popular movie star in the entire world.
You know, Michael,
Are you serious right now? Stay! You're not Randy Orton. Don't plunge to the ground. Did you just slap me in the back? How dare you! How dare you! I'm trying to do something here. Release me!
What a display of athleticism from Jericho. Jerry,
do you think that I care?
Brief period of time, Big E has accomplished a great deal. His in-ring WWE debut came at WrestleMania 29, and he quickly became recognized as the most powerful intercontinental
I
champion.
hit him.
Impressive, to say the least. And as hard as the top
Oh, you have to be like very close to him.
I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now. Like it or not, we may have to get used to calling one of these competitors king. What the? You know, I've had about enough of this. Hey, does this look like a ring to you? The ring's that
I can't remember who I've made King of the Ring before. John Cena is one of them. Stone Cold won one of them.
Well, that worked well, Michael. Obviously, they're not listening to you, just like everyone else around here. Cole, it can't be debated. Big E has had a remarkable career in a short amount of time. To go from a bodyguard to your debut match taking place at a WrestleMania and then to win the Intercontinental. What a counter that
Oh
was.
no.
I mean, you think twice before doing something like that again.
Take this!
Oh my God, right through the table. Whoa, that's going to leave a mark.
Time to throw you
Big E
out of here!
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Time to pin him.
The shoulders
One, two.
Look at that. He managed to get a
Really?
shot off. Boy, this
That
thing-
worked
timing is
before?
everything. What is Chris Jericho running on?
Come on.
And
One,
and
two.
the shoulders up now. That's
Bro.
a kick out. Nice.
Okay, that does
It's
it.
gonna take more than that to keep him down tonight. There it is. Strongest slam. Covers.
1, 2, 3.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Next time, stay down.
Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match.
Big E will advance to the next round. Next match, Brock Lesnar and Bray Wyatt. Now, I would play as Bray Wyatt, but I kind of overused him with John Cena. And as much as he is one of my favorite characters, I cannot help but want to fight as the Beast incarnate, the Conqueror, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE former Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world, Brock Lesnar. I would freaking be amazing as a WWE announcer. Trying to channel my inner Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar will always be a Paul Heyman guy. Heck, he is the boss of War Games coming up this next week. Brock Lesnar is actually part of a team. That you heard right. Brock Lesnar is part of a team for War Games. And Goldberg just retired earlier this year. And now people are saying, oh, Gunther is going to retire John Cena. No, he's not. Because he already retired Goldberg by putting him to sleep. If Gunther retires Cena the same way that he did Goldberg, that is disrespecting Cena. Not only that, but John Cena has now surpassed Ric Flair's record of 16 championships. This past WrestleMania, he not only turned heel for his retirement tour, but he had finally got 17 championships. He's the never seen 17. And he just beat Dirty Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio, and Eddie Guerrero's kid for the Intercontinental Championship. So now John Cena is a Grand Slam champion. And there's not that many superstars that can say that. But there is two that can say two-time Grand Slam champion. Miz and Kevin Owens have gotten the Grand Slam opportunity. They have gotten all of the titles, because that's what Grand Slam champion means. They've gotten that record twice. And John Cena and Roman Reigns are still better. Because Roman Reigns also, he held the undisputed WWE Universal Championship for 1,316 days, right whenever the pandemic started. So he held the title for 4 years. 4 years. He beat everyone that was thrown at him. And then Cody Rhodes came right whenever Roman and Rock were going to fight. It was going to be the biggest WrestleMania of all time. And Cody Rhodes came back for a rematch 2 WrestleMania in a row. Second one, he came back with Seth Rollins for a tag match against Roman and Rock. But with the help of John Cena Jey Uso, and The Undertaker, Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns. Now we got the Beast versus the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Time to take him to Suplex City.
Oh, he missed that one. God, that's got to hurt. Yeah, that's it. He's out. Right down.
Oh, come on.
Bray Wyatt executing the reversal. And he gets leveled.
Turn around.
You know, if there was ever a match, it's got to be over now. What do you think about Bray Wyatt? We know what this is. And Brock Lesnar nails it. Well, this may very well end it.
One more.
What a crafty maneuver. This match may end right here. And Brock Lesnar
Time to finish you off.
Here we go.
F5.
F5 connects. The F5 connects.
This is over.
The shoulders are
1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
That was too simple.
Oh, those WWE
And all he did was counter me one time. You can't argue. It was between the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, or the Beast. You cannot argue with the Beast, Brock Lesnar. He is one of my favorite WWE superstars. And now we got Sting versus Finn Balor. Let's do this thing! I love how it gives you this... I love how games give you these little quips like you haven't played this game a million times. It's like, oh, here's a free tutorial! Let's do this thing.
And there's the bell with these competitors.
Scorpion Death Drop!
With a tremendous move.
I already know that's not going to finish him. You know, I love how the fact that Goldberg came back in 2015 or 16, and for some stupid reason, he wasn't in this game. Now, I think he was in 2K17 because, you know, the games and the actual world of WWE is different unless it's like a DLC or an unlockable thing. But they put his move, the jackhammer, in this game. Allow me to demonstrate. Or not. Finn Balor just wants to be a freaking meanie.
Look at Finn Balor here.
I love how one person here is a wrestling clown. And you know what Sting reminds me of? Hold on. You know what Sting reminds me of? If you guys have ever watched the movie The Crow, which was remade, so basically, The Crow is this movie where this guy and his girlfriend or whatever are murdered by a bunch of people, and then the guy comes back because of a raven or a crow, and he takes revenge on all the people who killed him, and then the bird ends up dying at the end, and so that kills the guy too, because the crow is the entire reason that he was alive, or brought back from the dead. So, then it was remade with Bill Skarsgård, but because the actor who played the Crow in the first place died because of an accidental gunshot that was actually real, everybody hated, even though Bill Skarsgård was Pennywise, everyone still hated the Crow remake because everyone felt like it dishonored the fact that freaking Brandon Lee died, you know? And that's not the first time people have died on movie sets. As a matter of fact, Alec Baldwin, who has done a lot of things, he's been a voice actor for and taken part in Thomas, the Tank Engine or whatever, which was one of my favorite childhood shows, and has been part of like things like Boss Baby and several things. He had to be stuck in a basically a ongoing battle after 2021 or 2 because an accidental gunshot went off whenever he was holding the gun, and the producer, I forget her name now, she died because of that too. And it wasn't his fault. As a matter of fact, it was the armorer, the person who handles the bullets. Apparently, she was the one, according to everything, all the evidence found and everything, that the bullets that day, a live bullet got into the dummy rounds. So, apparently, according to evidence, and because the charges were finally dropped in 2024 against Alec Baldwin, the charges were dropped because the evidence against Alec Baldwin was put to basically put him away. You know? Everything that was put on about the case was basically to get Alec Baldwin falsely put in jail. So, yeah. The armorer, whatever her frickin' name was now, Hannah something, she got put away for however long because she had not been, you know, in the right situation of seeing that a live round had gotten into the fake dummy rounds. So the point is, Sting reminds me of the guy, Brandon Lee's character from The Crow. I couldn't remember his name at first. And like I said, that's not the first time that a person or people have died on a movie set. And that just goes to show, if you're not, like, it's not even just about being 100 or 110% careful. You need, especially if you are putting in, like, if you are doing a movie with weapons or a show with weapons, you can never, ever not be careful, whether it's dummy or fake or anything like that. You can never not be careful. Yes, it is very sad. So the main point is, I found this reference, and Sting just reminds me of that character, Brandon Lee's from The Crow, and it just reminded me about how, like, it's just sad, like, more or less disappointing, that people are so careless and dumb that they allow these kinds of things to happen in our world just because they're trying to get a project out for entertainment. Safety comes first. People's entertainment can push off until safety for every human being is set in stone. Even in wrestling, they tell you, never do this at home, you know? He countered my jackhammer twice. Try countering it. How did he counter my jackhammer 3 times? Did he just mock my Scorpion Death Drop? Now you're gonna run? Oh my god, that's 4 times he countered my jackhammer. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on. Don't you make me fail because of this. Okay. Come on. Yes! Goldberg's move, even if he isn't in it. besides the spear. Jackhammer!
That's gotta be it.
1, 2, 3. Oh, see, it took so long to get the move done that he freaking kicked out. Great. The official got in the way. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ha! He missed. Attack!
Did you see the neck snap back?
Come on. Pin him. Pin him. Pin him. Pin him. Pin him. Pin him. 1, 2. Are you freaking serious? Second time's the charm. Jackhammer! 1, 2. Are you kidding me? Third time's the charm. Matter of fact, I don't even trust that. 2, 3. He kicked out right as 3 went on. That's sad. Right as number 3. He kicked right at 3. That's funny. And also kind of sad. Alright, Dean Ambrose and Kane, I'm like, I kind of don't want to play as either of them. So I'm gonna simulate that match. I knew Dean Ambrose was gonna win. Alright, now, next match. Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan. Let's do this thing! We have approximately 15 minutes remaining in the stream. No, I'm not going to finish this tournament. And by the time next stream arrives, I'm probably going to be way past where I am now. So you guys will never remember what I do in WWE or any video game, because I'm never keeping on point with a video game specifically for the channel, unless it's like The Walking Dead Destinies, where it's precisely meant to show for the channel, which that's very rare. Sparking Zero or Budokai Tenkaichi 4, that was like, eh.
And here we go with this no holds barred, one fall to a finish match. Oh, Michael, this is going to be fun to watch. Oh, man.
Come on, get up. Get up. Stunner!
I always love seeing the stunner. The
1,
shoulders are down.
2, 3. Oh, maybe not. And if you're wondering why Kevin Owens does the stunner, it's because 2022 more kind of 3, Kevin Owens and Stone Cold Steve Austin actually fought. That was Stone Cold Steve Austin's last match, because early 2000, very early 2000, Stone Cold left the company, and then he came back after 19 years of not having a match, and he fought Kevin Owens for his last match ever because Kevin Owens kept calling him out. So, at WrestleMania, him and Kevin Owens actually squared up in a no-holds-barred match, and Stone Cold won. So for those who have never paid attention to that, that's why Kevin Owens uses the stunner. So that wasn't me putting that in just for the heck of it. That was because he's specifically shown to use the stunner multiple times.
16 to avoid that. God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt.
Oh, come on.
Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed. What do you think about Daniel Bryan?
I love how when people say, what do you think about this character, they don't even answer half the time. 1! Bro, just stay down.
Here's the reversal. Wow, we are seeing exactly what Daniel Bryan is. What a counter that was.
Daniel, stay down. Are you kidding me? Can you stay the frick down for 5 frickin' seconds? I don't care about Nashville. I don't care if Santa Claus and Jack Frost came to Nashville for a frickin' snow cone fiesta.
What the? You know what? Kevin Owens is looking at this right now.
Oh, package pile driver.
Like that,
yeah, Kevin Owens has also used the package pile driver, and last year he pile drove Randy Orton.
Now, who does a methodical race benefit, King? Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath.
Get up! Oh, dang! I bet that hurt. Ow! Dang, I'm not meaning to hurt him this much. I genuinely am not. Besides the package pile driver. I am hurting him a lot. Dang! Okay, I'd low-key deserve that. Yeah, probably. You're probably gonna need a doctor. Finally, I got him back in the ring. What? How is he still up? I don't trust that he's gonna stay down. Fall away, package powerbomb. Yeah, that's better. Get up. Get up. Get up. Come on. You can get up after I literally bashed your head in every which and where. Not to mention right over there.
What a great song that was. Who knew Road Dogg was a good singer?
I don't care.
Back where it belongs, inside the ring.
Get back in this ring. Oh, great. Now I can't even use my signature. Thanks a lot. Now I'm just going to torture you. Again. You get to survive me bashing your head every which and where, not to mention right over there, then you have no problem with me torturing you forever. Now get up. Fall away. Package. Powerbomb. Ain't no way you're kicking out of this. 1, 2, 3. I would have laughed. I wouldn't have even been mad. I would have just straight up laughed if he kicked out of that. I beat the frick out of him. Like, bro, I genuinely did not mean to hurt him that bad. The first time playing this game, I wasn't even going for the kill. Oh. Alright, final match for today, guys, and it's the second to last match of my King of the Ring tournament. Mark Henry versus R-Truth. Man, R-Truth would get squashed in this match. Mark Henry to this day is the world's strongest man. I feel bad for R-Truth. Alright, let's do this here. Twig. Okay, maybe I deserve that. Super kick right off the gate. No, you don't. I ain't losing that easy.
This heartless attack continues. Oh man, this is getting tough to watch.
One, two. And I also gave Mark Henry the jackhammer. Because his world's strongest splash, I gotta be honest, unless I saved that. No, that's a signature. Oh, I think that his other one was a, the world's strongest splash I still kept. But, I think I either had that for a finisher. Oh, you know what I might have done? Either I went and did it for a signature, or his other move was a submission and it was lame. I'm thinking I'd switched it to a signature. But yeah, if you were wondering why I gave him the jackhammer. And they don't even call it jackhammer in this game. They call it a suplex. Put some respect on Goldberg's name. 1, 2, 3. Of course. Of course he kicked out, because why wouldn't he? Now get up! Get up! Get up!
He failed to connect with anything that time. Man, that was some
Now I'm gonna freaking kill ya! Attack!
I need some too.
1! Why did you take forever to pin him? You are one of the slowest refs I have ever seen in my life.
Come on, this is ridiculous. Those are our notes you're stepping on. This is our workspace here.
I don't care. Take that!
No, my God, I can't believe what just happened here. Oh my gosh, I'm speechless. He wants this battle decided inside the ring. And that's why he's such a great athlete.
Is he choking him on the rope? Dang, maybe I should have given Mark Henry choke slam. No one cares about little Jimmy.
Are you telling me you see little Jimmy somewhere?
Now get up. I said get up. And I meant it. Now how do I use one of my signatures? Let's end this right. Bear hug!
And there's the submission hold. Will this do it?
And he freaking kicked out. What are the odds?
Showing us how to get it done. Oh, the reverse right downer.
You were gonna super kick me, weren't you? Weren't you?
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You are not going anywhere.
We're over here. And he failed to connect with anything that time. Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here. And that's a shot that could drop a grizzly.
Now get out.
He sees it. Quick 15 to his work. What a counter that was.
Now come here. Come here. Oh, no. Maybe I didn't mean it. No, you don't. Okay. Bear hug again.
Here we go. He's hanging out for dear life.
All right, you want to play a little game? We're going to play a little game.
He's still not through.
I don't even care if I can pin you at this point. You don't deserve that, truthy boy.
Yeah, I'm not doing any damage.
We're going to play a little game. It's called Submit.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one. Right, that was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. Oh, the reversal by R-Truth.
No. Son of a monkey's uncle, I should have just pinned him. I was trying to go for the other move, World's Strongest Splash. You have got to be kidding me. Well, guys, apparently R-Truth is the world's strongest man because he just beat Mark Henry. I mean, even though Edge beat him for the Intercontinental title, but and also other people have beaten Mark Henry before, so he's still the world's strongest man. But that's beside the point.
I think this Nashville crowd is in awe of witnessing such an incredible.
I mean, technically, to me, whoever wins and loses doesn't matter. I'm just in it just to be in it. Just to play as the guys, basically. Okay, okay, so that is it for this stream for today. If you guys enjoyed this stream and enjoy the fact that you guys get to see me play the games, and the fact that I got 2 wins in Fortnite, which was pretty freaking awesome. Even though it was kind of like... The second one was more like unique because I actually fought the guy more. And I got to play WWE and do a bit of cool things. And I probably am not going to be using any updates today. But all you need to know is that I got the Sentinel Prime story done and the Stewie versus John Wick analysis done. And I might, since I'm going to be on the Omni games again, since I'm very far ahead, I may or may not give you guys an Omni games update. All I can tell you is that I'm done with the cookie game, so that's done. As for what the next game will be and the update for it, I don't know if that's going to be tonight. It could very well be Monday, because remember, Sundays are always off, no matter what. So, with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. May or may not get back to you guys later today with an update during the Omni games for the next update, game, etc., etc. Overall, thank you guys for joining the stream. I will let you guys know either tonight or Monday what's going on for the Omni games, and next week, you guys know the drill. Videos, posts, stream, etc. So with all that said, I will see you guys later.